wrapped up in my sleeping bag, looking out the window at Aaron's house as the sun is beginning to creep over the horizon. And the trees are silhouetted black against the emerging blue sky with the fading stars up in the sky. And I think to myself how much I hate Aaron because he's got it fucking made with this fantastic house of his, this nice little piece of property tucked away out in the backwoods of South Dakota. God, I fucking hate him. I hope he dies. I hope he dies of syphilis. Piece of shit.
I wanted to just kind of clean my house a little bit, but then when you guys sent this to me, I'm getting tired of this, and a lot of things I want to say, but everyone stop telling us we're pessimistic or doomers. There's something seriously wrong with liberal leftist white women. There's just something seriously wrong. Rollo keeps track of all the women who have female teachers, curiously all white women I'm seeing in that. I just have to point it out. Who have inappropriate relations with their students. Rollo, what are we up to now? 58, and we're in March? I think maybe that's just the U.S. Oh, maybe some UK stuff. I don't want to hear any critiques or criticisms that men are wrong and this is a one-off, and we're so sick of this shit. When now this is the Icelandic Minister for Children. I don't know her politics, but I'm going to guess strong, independent girl boss with the socialist Icelandic money behind her. But god damn, man, God, I guess my point is the veneer is gone. The halo is gone. Knock it off. You're not holy. You're not precious. A lot. You know what it is? You know, I figured it out. You know what I'm starting, you're all starting to remind me of is that outstanding actress, not the actress, but the character she played, the villain in one of the Harry Potter films. I forget the actress's name. She played just a school mom, and she always had a pink outfit, just perfectly presented, but vile and evil. Probably the worst villain in the entire thing. That's who you are. That's who you guys are. But not all good. Then you girls start fucking regulating your own criminals within your outfit. And just the scum. Could you have your... Why is there a ministry of children? Why? Why don't you just let parents raise their kids? I understand child protective services or whatever the Icelandic equivalent is, but what is this? Why is this just an affirmative action, make job government work program? And what's with you Europeans, Aaron? Iceland is I know it's an island. But what's with you Europeans having fat, ugly women being Department of Health ministers and all these other positions? What is it? Knock it off. Iceland's Minister for Children resigns over a relationship with teen when she was 22. Iceland's Minister for Children and Education has resigned after admitting she had a child with a teenager more than 3.5 decades ago, according to Icelandic media. Durlo, whatever, Icelandic name, revealed she had started a relationship with a 15-year-old boy when she was 22 and had a son with him. All right. No. Now, it'd be bad enough if she's just walking down the street and the guy was there and he lied about his age. Then you might have me. Theros says, dear, met the boy while working as a counselor for a religious group. Oh, fake Christians too, I bet, huh? I'm so sick and tired of you leftists. You fucking goody two-shoes, sanctimonious, virtue signaling, helping the poor assholes. You fucking assholes. The Icelandic broadcaster said before giving birth to his child when she was 23 and he was 16. The age of consent is 15. Okay. All right. Fine. You're fine. It's 15. It seems a little young. All right, 15 in Iceland. They do things differently. according to the country's penal code. However, it is illegal for adults to have sexual relations with a child under 18 if they're entrusted to teach them, with perpetrators facing up to 12 years in prison. But let me guess, Iceland, you promoted her because she was the right gender, right? Because she said the right things. We just care so much about the children's. Department of Education and Children, right? Guys, get your kids out of these fucking public schools. I don't know if that's an option in Iceland. Was I not right? Huh? How long ago did I call it? When I was like in single digits. When Ronald Reagan was president. Me and my buddy Calvin from Calvin Hobbes, we knew you teachers are fucking scum. You teachers are fucking scum. And here's another thing of the many things I wish that maybe this slaps you dumb fuck commoners awake. This BS reputation teachers have, that they're just good little honest. They are lazy socialist pieces of shit who don't want to work. And again, we'd have to do the numbers of this, but boy, there sure is a lot of the liberal white women type having relations with their students. Father. So the father, keep in mind, you got to remember, the father is now the father of the kid that they had 20 odd years ago. The father told RUV he had never seen himself as a victim of the situation, but know that he was in a difficult place in his life at home and turned to the church for group support. Here's another one. You nonprofit assholes. Fuck you. You're all in it for yourselves, you fucking lying sacks of shit. Iceland's public broadcaster reported that the relationship was kept secret, but that the father was present for the birth of his child and initially allowed contact. But nearly all access was cut off before his son turned 1. However, I can understand that maybe. So, okay. He was, however, required to pay child support for 18 years. Didn't you Iceland people have like the protest day without women? Aren't all you Icelandic girls strong, independent? Aren't you kind of Swedish? Aren't you kind of that Nordic? Oh my God, women are so amazing. Let's tax everyone at 55%. You made the 15-year-old kid pay 18 years child support, huh? Okay. The young father sought assistance from the Ministry of Justice and the church's family service to see his child, but those refused him visitation rights, according to Icelandic's public broadcaster. Oh my God. Shortly after RUV's report on Thursday, Thorsdottir resigned from her ministerial position, the public broadcaster said. She will continue to represent the People's Party as a member of parliament. Oh, really? So the People's Party, if I look that up, that's the conservative group, right? It could be, right? Christian, right? I'm going to help out. But there's always that non-profit fuck. Like over in Minnesota, you wonder where all the Somalis came from. The Lutheran Church imported them. There are leftist Christians. Let's look at the People's Party. People's Party. Founded 2016, based on a message of love. Oh, how Minnesotan. Stated its goals: fighting with thought, word, and will for Icelanders who've suffered injustices, differences, lawlessness, and poverty. What are you left? You sound leftist, right? Party's electoral priorities were welfare and fight against poverty. Okay. Minimum subsistence will be 300,000 Icelandic kroners, whatever that is, US. Introduce a no social security system that ensures a minimum subsistence level and abolition of deduction of state support because of income. Disabled, senior citizen pension. Okay, you're the leftist. You're the leftist. Free shit, right? Free shit. You're all about the free shit, and I care about the peeps. The biggest threat to the world is the liberal white womans. And I know it's kind of tongue in cheek. What the hell was that? Oh, that's a honest to God. Can we dispense? Can we make that known that it is the Harry Potter villainous, right? I'm here to help you. The most hypocritical, vile. Oh. And are the People's Party, you going to get rid of her, or is that part of your platform too? Diddling something. The little the youth, is that part of your platform? Iceland's prime minister said Thorstadottir had met with the country's three-party leaders, but it had been her decision to resign. We discussed the options together and heard her account of the matter in detail for the first time at the meeting. Prime Minister Kristrún Thorstadottir said at a news conference Friday. The leader reiterated that Thorstadottir had swiftly taken responsibility by resigning. While not first without having, what, a 3-decade career and bullshit? Of course, this is an unfortunate matter, but it has nothing to do with our work, Thorstadottir said. Adding the Prime Minister's office had not finished investigating the matter since it was brought to their attention. CNN reached out, blah, blah, blah. God damn, man. Listen to me. Listen to me, you young guys, young gals, okay? The people who come up and tell you they're your friends and they're offering you shit, you got to look at them exactly like the creepy man who's got candy in his van. Except it isn't the creepy man who's got candy in his van and maybe you are kidnapped and never seen again. It is fucking fraudulent lies and socialism and poverty and bullshit. And they are just using you to advance themselves. They're just as debauched. They're just as sinful as anyone else. Honest to God. Keep going, gals. You keep telling us how strong, independent. We need more money. We know everything. Wait, let me guess, lady. What's your degree in? Do you got a doctorate or a master's in early childhood therapy and education? Is that what you got there, too? I may be an asshole, but I'm honest, and I've been warning you about these fucking snakes for decades now. Oh, my God. And you look, I don't begrudge you women going out and making careers. If you want to work nonprofit in poverty, go ahead. But swear to fucking Christ, do it for the children or the poor or the disadvantaged, not your fucking selves. And 95 fucking % of you don't do that. It's all for fucking you. You're despicable people. Despicable. The party hasn't kicked her out yet. Good Lord. Ice knows $2. Ever see Terrence Popp's video called Wango Tango? No, I have not. 5N, 4K3. Every woman that I know who's getting a childhood education or early childhood education is an overweight harpy. Coincidence? It's laziness. Laziness. Nonprofit, touchy-feely, feel-good bullshit, socialist, left-leaning politics. It's the easy way to have value without working. I'm for the children. Well, who's against them exactly? Show me who's against them. Right? Like, no one's like, I'm against cancer. Well, good for you. I'm for the whales and the environment. Who's against it? And it's all a lie to make themselves seem sanctimonious and better than thou and holier and just a good person when all it is you guys just don't want to fucking work. Surprise, she's overweight. How much you want to bet? You're right. And Christian, or whatever religion they're talking about. How much you want to bet? Good Christian, have the Bible. I'm going to help out the children's and I'm going to help out. I just want to help. But too lazy to hit the gym to find a man her own age to have sex with. And here's this poor kid, which, okay, Icelandic law of age of consent. All right. But was under her tutelage against the law? Fuck. Socios, $5. A woman's compassion becomes a destructive force when it goes beyond the scope of caring for her own children. I don't know, she could care for her husband or her fellow community people, right? And is that compassion? Is it really compassion? Was it just horny? Was it ego? I mean, it doesn't matter. It's 3 decades ago. Am I the only one that sees these evil pink-dressed ladies from Harry Potter? I'm like, that's evil. That's bait. Does anyone else see that? Right? The school, we're just good people. We care about the children. Give us money. What are you doing after school, Jimmy? Your teacher needs help. All right, that's it. I got more on the way. I just want to go clean up some shit. See you guys later, Toodles.